All right, guys, we got our guest calling. Somebody else talk to her. I'm going to answer it.
WTMT, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
This is...
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, you sound like you're in the tunnel.
We are broadcasting
We're
from
by
a
the
tunnel.
freeway. I guess that kind of counts. I don't know.
Okay, so how's everything?
Good. How is everything with you? We have... Liz didn't really send a lot of information over to us. Who are we speaking with right now?
Okay, my name is Myrna Lou Goldbaum, and I'm the palm reader.
Great. Okay. Myrna, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I can hear you now.
Good, good. So basically, we're going to start this off here. It states that you started reading palms at the age of 10, correct?
That's right.
Okay. And how long have you been doing palm readings since you said you started at the age of 10?
Well, you're going to know my age when I tell you, but 63 years.
Wow. Wow,
That's pretty long.
That is a long time to do it. So, I mean, you basically, I would say you probably perfected the craft at least as much as you could.
Well, I'm pretty good without being too conceited. I don't make too many mistakes.
That's amazing. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have the ability to get a palm to you. We'd like to do that in the future. We just didn't have ability this time to do that.
Well, if people wanted to get in touch with me, yeah, what they do is they email me, and it's at HMG at Private Eye, and it's got the little letter I at the end, private, little letter I.com.
Okay.
And it's because what I do is private. People don't all have to know what's going on. You know, people should have their own privacy.
Right, absolutely.
And then, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I was agreeing with you.
Are you a smartphone user, by the way?
I can't hear you. What?
Are you a smartphone user? Do you have like an iPhone or an Android device that you use?
No, I'm on a regular telephone. I have a cell phone, but it's just a plain vanilla.
Because what I could do right now is actually snap a picture of my hand and email it to you right here live on the air, and you can check you can check your mail and we'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. How does that sound?
Okay, and if my server sends it to me right away, that would be good. They don't always send stuff immediately, but we can try it.
Yeah, we could definitely.
So I need a copy of the hand that you eat and write with.
All right.
So if you're right-handed, I want the right hand. If you're left-handed,
well, I beat off with my left hand, but you know, I'll do the right hand since that's my dominant hand. So,
Myrna, ignore Steve.
Okay, that's the one I need, yeah. So what you need is a really good picture of that so I can see the lines.
All right.
So when people fax a hand to me, I can't do it. Well, I'm going to look. Did you send it yet?
I am going to take a picture of it right now. So one moment here.
Okay. All right. If you can do two things here.
Yeah. Sorry about Steve there. That's Steve talking to you right now. But going back to this, we have a book here that Liz that you sent to us. It looks like it's called Soulmate Connections: Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Relationships, Love, Romance, and Soulmates. Can you tell us a little about the background of the book and why you chose to write this book?
Well, before we get into the book, could you explain how you got into palm reading? Myrna, can you hear us? Is she gone?
Myrna is gone. Don't know what happened. She's not on the phone anymore. I'm pretty sure Moose is beaten off statement made her hang up. Jesus Christ.
That was so awful.
Could you call her back on your phone and talk to her and see if she's still there? What? So awkward. Liz, talking to the microphone. You're on the air. What are you talking? You're like, it's so awkward.
It's a little confusing without the headphones on.
No, I'm talking right to you. How is that confusing?
Steve, you're talking to a woman.
She's calling us back. She's calling us back.
I'm going to reprimand Steve later.
We're sorry, Myrna. I'm not sure what happened there. But
Are you having trouble on your end with the lines?
I also have a picture of
Well, all of a sudden it went down.
Okay.
We're not sure
no,
what
it doesn't
happened
seem
there.
like we're having any problems here. I know we lost you there. We were talking and then you were gone. Basically, we were.
Well, it wasn't on this end, but I have to tell you something. I was born in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh,
I
wow.
told Liz that, so I'm a Buckeye.
Nice.
I also saw that did you go to OU or OSU?
Yeah, I went in Athens, Ohio. That's
Okay,
where I
go
graduated
Bobcats. Go Bobcats. I'm also an OU alum.
I graduated with 2 years. I did 4 years in journalism, and it was radio, TV journalism, and I loved every minute of it.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome. It's a great school. It still is a great school.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good school way back when I went.
And it's a beautiful campus. I was going to ask you, Myrna, before we start talking about your book, what got you started into palm reading?
When I was in the 4th grade, I went home. I didn't go home. I went to the hospital where my mother was a nurse, and I took a ride on 2 buses to get there. And when I showed up, she couldn't leave because she was the charge nurse, and the next shift didn't show up. So she said, I have to work another shift. We're going to be here 8 hours. And I got noisy. And little kids, I was 10 years old. So she said, why don't we just sit down here on this couch and I'll give you a book to read. And she grabbed any old book off of the candy striper's wagon, the volunteers, and it happened to be a book on palmistry. So I read that all day for 8 hours. She gave me dinner somewhere in there, and I remembered everything that I read. And it's pretty complicated, but I looked at all the illustrations, and I just got it. So then I practiced it on people. So my sister was 6 when I was 10. She was the first one I ever did. And today, my last reading this morning was 50,907 people that I've read.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
that is a lot of people.
Been doing this for a long time. So can you, for the layman, what is the science behind palm reading? How does reading someone's palm actually, how can you find out about their life? Yeah, go ahead.
Do we lose you again?
Still there?
Experiences and anything that impresses your mind, where you actually go up, down, where you're impressed over something, it makes a mark on the hand. So the lifeline is one, then there's love line and work and all that. So everything changes every day because we have experiences every minute of every day, don't we?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've got
And so
I was gonna say I've got a million lines on my hand.
I got 3 big ones.
well, should I go look and see if it came through?
Yeah, we both sent you. Me and Liz both sent you our hands. I put my date of birth.
A minute ago, that's when the phone went down. So I'm going to look and see if it came through. And what's it say on there? It says, Stephen Moose. Is that you?
That would be me.
Yeah, that's
Stephen's handprint?
That's me.
Okay. So I'm going to look. Well, first of all, it's huge. I see 2 pens and a car. Okay, let me study your hand a minute. What do you want to know?
Just I've never had my palm read.
Oh,
before.
You don't? Okay. Okay,
So
I'll tell you how I start then. I start with the lifeline.
There you go.
I'll just give you my whole schmear. I start with the lifeline, and it starts on the baby finger side of your hand. So if you took your elbow and put it up against your stomach, threw your hand out in front of your face, and bent your hand up towards your nose a little, you're going to see a long, skinny line about 1 inch down from your fingers. Do you see that?
Yes.
Goes across your hand. Then there's like a little fork at the end of it. Can you see that?
Yes, I
can.
can.
The fork is your IQ. And you have 2 of them. So you have a little tiny fork, and then you have a big, swoopy one that comes off of that.
Okay.
So the first one, the little one, is normal. That's everybody's IQ. The other one, it means that you're really strong, or you come from strong gene pool. And so you gained about 5 or 6 years on your lifeline. So your lifeline right now is showing at about 89 to 90, which is very good for a man. But you're not very old, so by the time you're under 50, right?
Correct. I'm 36 years old right now.
Okay, so people 50, between 48 and 52 is called the cusp. Anybody younger than that is going to see 120 to 130. And so when you have the extra line on there like you have at the end of your lifeline, it means that you'll be strong and healthy and no Alzheimer's or no hospitals, wheelchairs, nursing homes, nothing. You'll be good right up to the last breath, have all your faculties. So that's worth $1 million right there.
Oh, wow, that's good to know.
Yeah, then it says if you have a double fork, which is what that really is, that's another, you have a big fork and a little fork.
Okay.
So the big fork is, the little one is your IQ, the big one stands, when it's a woman, we say Mother Earth, when it's a guy, we say Father Earth. And that means that you care about the environment, animals, people, community, all kinds of things. And some people are self-centered and selfish, and they go me, and that's all. And so you're not, you're the opposite of me.
Yes.
He's kind of like that.
And so that when you have that, and just a minute, I'm going to look here. There's a thing called the heel of your hand. There they are. You're loaded. Okay, you know,
Moose
you have
is
your
loaded.
thumb, and if you look on the back side of your thumb, there's like this big fat thing, like a big area there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
There's a
know
lot
what
of
else
fat things on me right now.
Okay, well, but you're loaded with stripes. You have a whole bunch of lines there. Do you see them?
Yes, I do.
They're all going sideways.
Right where the thumb meets the meat of the hand, pretty much, right?
Okay, well, those little stripy lines going sideways are called giving lines, and it means God gave you your looks, so you have to be pretty cute. Gave you
No.
your health. Gave you your health, which means that you're pretty strong and you don't get sick very often. Gave you your friendships, your work, your activities, your extracurricular, all the stuff that you do. You're pretty lucky because you deserve it. So giving lines is a non-selfish person.
Well, that would be very
Some
accurate,
people are blank
definitely.
there. They have no lines at all.
Liz doesn't have any lines. She doesn't.
So you can see you have about 30
She
or
has
40. I can't even count them all. There's a lot.
Well, she'll look at mine next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
So
what can you tell me about, like, I'm single, I'm 36, I would love to get married. Is that, can you determine if I have marriage in my life anytime
Yeah, you have
soon?
one coming in. If you're not engaged right now, you're going to be. It shows a little boo-boo that you had that you're over with. Did you have a boo-boo with somebody?
Yes, I did. Very,
I see it. Okay.
very
Well,
recently, actually.
take a look on the thumb side of your hand. Now we're down about an inch from where I showed you where the lifeline was, and you'll see like a round thing. Well, there's a wishbone, looks like a turkey wishbone. But
Yeah.
before you get to that, from the side of your hand in about an inch, you're going to see a round thing that looks like a jelly bean. Do you see that?
Trying to see.
We're on the thumb side of the hand, 1 inch in from the thumb. Start looking towards the middle of your hand, and there's
I
a
see
round.
that, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's the boo-boo. Then a marriage looks like a wishbone, and I don't know if you're with anybody, but it's pretty intense right there.
Okay.
So, and it says that there's a wedding coming. So how old did you just say you are?
I am 36.
Okay, well, this is sitting on 37.
Oh, wow.
Moose will be married by
That's pretty
37.
funny.
Well, I turned
Yeah.
I turned 37 in July, so
Well, you're in your 37th year right now because we're all 9 months old when we pop out.
That's right.
Your mother carries you for 9 months, so conception is your birth, so you're in your 37th year. And in July, you're going to be starting your 38th year, even though, you think you're 36.
yeah. Wow, well, that's good to
See?
know.
Yeah, well, it means it makes me 9 months older, too. I don't like it. But that's the way you have to look at it. So what it shows here is, let's see, I'll even tell. So are you with anybody right now?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, because this person is exactly the same age you are, never been married, and that means no baggage and no kids.
Okay.
So that's good, because if you met somebody with 4 kids, you'd have that responsibility.
Yes.
And now you don't. So it means that she comes with no, anything. But she's not going to settle, and neither are you, and that's why you both waited this long.
Wow.
Because you have the criteria.
I actually dated my last serious relationship. I've had 2. One was a engagement that ended, but both of them have had kids from past marriages. So
Those aren't them.
We don't want that anymore.
yeah.
No, this you don't want. I have a thing called a relationship IQ test that I sort of wrote myself, and I'd like to give it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so get a pencil and paper, and you're going to grade yourself, and we're going to find out why you're 36 and not married.
We'd all like to know why Steve is 36
so
and
would
not
I.
married.
Okay.
I think I know
So
why.
would I.
So
I know why,
want you
too.
okay. Well, numbers from 1 to 13.
All right.
That'll take you a little while we're sitting here. So, did Liz's hand come through? Did she send it?
She did send it. Let me ask you this, Myrna. What was the way people could contact you if they'd like to go through this?
If they want to get a reading with me, they would go to my website, and it explains what I need and how much money and the whole thing. And it's www.myrnalou, that's Myrna Lou, Palmistry, PALMISTRY.com.
Okay.
And so my phone rings off the hook. I have about 200 emails a day, and I just found Liz's hand.
Okay.
So let's see. But I was going to give you this. Liz's hand is. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
She laid it down. Did she lay it down on a sweater or something?
The placemat. Do I need a
There's
blank
something
surface?
that's all rib knit, some kind of rib knit material underneath your hand.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. So let me give the test to Stephen, first of all.
Yes.
Number one, you're going to grade yourself A, B, C, or D.
Okay.
How affectionate do you think you are?
And
don't give yourself an A on every one, or that would be cheating.
okay.
Okay. Number two, how romantic are you?
Alrighty.
Number three, how sexy are you?
Oh.
Well, I can't give myself an A in that department.
Okay.
I'll give you a
Okay,
big
number
plus,
four, how generous are you?
Okay.
And that means with your time, your enthusiasm, an extra pair of hands. It doesn't mean money.
Okay.
Okay, number five, how trusting are you? Okay.
Okay.
Number six, how much fun are you to be around?
D.
Are you a ball, like a ball, and you're a lot of fun? Or are you serious?
Oh, yeah,
Which I see you're
definitely.
not.
He's like a ball.
Okay. Number seven, how emotionally present are you with the other person? In other words, when they're talking, do you tune them out, or are you there? Okay. Number eight, how physically present are you? Okay.
Okay.
Number nine, how compassionate are you if your mate has her feelings hurt and they want you to make nice on them? Are you compassionate, or are you hard-hearted?
Okay.
Number 10, are you a good listener? Number 11.
Huh? Alrighty.
Number 11, how nurture.
Are you still there? I think we lost her again, man.
No.
Hold on, she might come back. So, we lost her. Liz, call her on your phone and go on, use your mic, or this mic, or somebody's mic, to put her up. Call her.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we're gonna get rid of this mic then.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we are having internet problem. I still got to call AT&T. It's been like 3 weeks.
As usual.
Yeah, I know. But the show is going on. It's still going to the air. So that's good.
That's a start.
She's trying to call back, but I don't have an internet connection, so keep calling her. And so what we're basically doing, we're talking to Myrna Lou Goldbaum, and what she is she's a palmist. She reads palms. She has a book called Soulmate Connections, everything you ever wanted to know about relationships, love, romance, and soulmates. Basically, what you can do is go to her website. You can check it out at www.myrna, it's Myrna, Lou, Lou, Palmistry, PALMISTRY.com. That's MyrnaLouPalmistry.com. She's got the pricing and everything on there. You may even be able to do what we did and send a picture of her to that. So we're going to go ahead. I think we got her back here.
We got her on the cell phone, so we're back.
We are back. We got Myrna back on the line. So she was in the middle of doing a relationship IQ with Steve. So we're going to go back into that here. So Myrna, we're sorry for the difficulties that we were having there. We're having some internet problems with AT&T. We're trying to get them all worked out, but apparently they're not doing their jobs.
Well, sometimes you have mechanical problems, and so we're having them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my phone because I'm talking away, and all of a sudden I look and there's nobody there.
No, it's not your phone. It's
No.
definitely us.
Definitely coming out on our end. Yeah. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Okay.
But we got to question number 11, so we're on number 12 now.
11, how nurturing.
Correct.
And then 12 was, are you a friend? How good of a friend are you? And 13 was negativity. And so I wanted to see if you had more A's, more B's, more C's. What did you come up with?
Well, I've got 5 A's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 B's, and 2 C's.
Okay, so you're a B. Okay, so you need to do a little work on yourself, but not much.
Yeah.
One person took the test and they had all D's and they started crying and it was a guy. And he goes, no wonder I can't find anybody. I'm a mess. And he knew what to do because every one of those questions, you know, you have to work on yourself. Nobody else can change you. You can only change yourself.
Exactly.
And so you have to manifest what you want. And I know you have a criteria list in your head because I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And so you have a certain thing what you want, and what you want is not anybody's kids and baggage this time.
Yep, that's I've been there and done that, and it hurts, especially because I love children because I'm a young guy at heart, and you know.
Well, so what happens is you get involved, and then you start bickering and having competition and sexual tension and frustration with the person, and then you break up, and then you never see the kids again, and you got attached to them.
Exactly.
Right. Well, now here's what you want. You want somebody who gets your head but lets you have your head. You want somebody who's kind-hearted and a good person and a giver like you are, who thinks you're the sun god and you think she's the sex goddess.
There we go.
Okay, but you need somebody who knows, you know, that you're going to maybe get together with your friends or introduce you to your friend. She introduces you to hers, and you have to all be compatible. It can't be where it's just exclusive to people. If you don't have outside activities and friends, it's going to get boring.
Yeah.
So I wrote the book Soulmate Connections to help people who are looking for a mate who don't know what they want. And in that book it has 6 red flags to watch out for, which are mistakes not to make this time. It has 15 qualities to look for a mate. The first 17 pages is worth gold. My publisher told me I should charge $300 for the book. He said I jam-packed so much in that first 17 pages, things his mother never even told him.
Now I'm gonna have to read that too. Yeah.
After that, there's 46 love stories, and I have stock on that book. Anybody that wants it, I sell a ton of those at fairs, and when I do readings in my house or wherever I am, people just gobble that book up. It goes whenever anybody leaves Denver in the airport, they're reading my book, and the TSA guys know who I am when I come through the line. They go, "Oh, it's you, blue book, right?" And I go, "Yeah, it's a blue book." Because my face is on the back of it, and they recognize me.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty funny because Denver's a big airport.
Yeah, it is. It's huge.
People buy it and they read it on the plane when they're traveling.
Right. I love Denver Airport.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual.
Yeah.
And so I live 40 miles from there. But if anybody wanted my book, I mail them out. I have stock on all 3 of my books. So I sent you guys the Soulmate book to look at.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now.
Go ahead.
Myrna, once again, the book's called Soulmate Connections, Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Relationships, Love, Romance, and Soulmates. Now, I'm looking at the table of contents right now, and it covers a lot of ground.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you, how can, if I buy this book, how can I follow along, you know, with the questions and answers in this book without you physically being there to read my palm? Is it a walkthrough?
There's 46 short stories in there, and all you have to do is resonate with one of them, and you see what somebody did that you understand, or you go, oh, I could do that, and you just copy what they did. It's like a little blueprint for you.
Okay.
46 different people who have experiences in love and romance who got their soulmate.
No, I'm gonna have to.
You only need one of there's 46 hints or chances for you to find something that you can copy.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna read that myself because, yeah, I'm divorced,
Well,
so I gotta.
I'll end up having to send you a wedding present if you
Yeah, we're gonna have to have
pay
Steve.
attention to the book.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully what you say about our friend Steve here is correct. That you know, we're all pushing for him to get into a relationship because he seems pretty. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for here, but he's.
Everybody wants one, and everybody wants to be happy and calm, and have somebody that thinks they're the greatest thing since white bread.
Yeah.
And in order to get that, you have to give a little bit, and so some of it means compromise, and some of it means you put the other person first. There's a lot to this. You can't just say, I want somebody in my life now. That doesn't work that way. You have to actually, have a whole a thing where you say, hi, how are you, your friends, and your best friend. Then you work that into dating. Then you cultivate that a little bit. Then you're intimate. Then you might live together. Then you might get married a year out. You can't get married in 5 minutes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I got a buddy like that who's in love with the idea of being in love, and he likes to rush every relationship he's in. So,
well, it shouldn't be rocky from ever, and you shouldn't have misgivings. If you start out with red flags or nervous stomach, that's no good.
Right. I've been there too.
It should be where there's no, just blends.
It's hard to find that. Now, Myrna, we actually have to go to break now, unfortunately. But we do want to let everybody know to check you out at Myrna Lou Palmistry. It's MyrnaLoupalmistry.com. And that has all the information. If you want to get, if people out there listening want to get their palm read by Myrna, you can go ahead and go on her website, and she'll provide you with the information to do that.
yeah, and once again, the book is called Soulmate Connections, everything you ever wanted to know about relationships, love, romance, and soulmates. And the book looks really fascinating. I haven't had a chance to actually read through it myself, but it's about 130 pages, so it's not a long read.
Yeah, it's not super long.
Yeah. The average person could probably get through it, in about a week's time. So, I mean, definitely check this out. It's very fascinating subject matter.
I was reading it actually while you were talking to Steve, and yeah, I do agree. It's something that everybody should go out there and pick up, especially if you're interested in this kind of thing, or you want to find somebody, your soulmate.
Well, and we all do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what? After you read it, call me up and tell me if you know what you're doing and where you're going to find yours.
I will.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back, actually, and once we get all these technical difficulties ironed out with our internet connection. But thanks again for coming on the show, and again, we apologize for that little minor hiccup, but it was a great interview, great talking to you. Very fascinating subject matter.
Well, thanks for having me.
And thank you for coming on again. You have a good afternoon, or good evening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.